sir. Last week at my school, we decided to watch the news for social studies. While through the channels, we saw a commercial for the new Ivory Clear dishwashing liquid. In the commercial, they said women are battling grease, meaning only women do dishes. When I heard this, the boys in my class started saying, yeah, that's where women belong, in the kitchen.
Today, women who work full-time year-round are paid only 77 cents for every dollar paid to their male counterparts. On average, that's shortchanging women and their families more than $10,000 per year. This wage gap, which hasn't changed in a decade, occurs in part because of antiquated ideas about hiring and promoting women.
Much like to try to affect that change, because at the end of the day, I think what scares people is this idea of female empowerment is somehow threatening. No, it's not. You empower the women, you're empowering the community.
Women need a seat at the table. They need an invitation to be seated there. And in some cases, where this isn't available, well then you know what? Then they need to create their own table.
Do you think your looks affect your advocacy?
Well, you know, I think this is
You're
part
not the average American woman, Meghan, admit it.
Well, I would like to think that I
You're not.
am. Okay.
Okay.
Well, here we go. Here's what I would say about that. I think it's very important to shift this idea that, you know, one would say, okay, you're coming on to Larry King, and you're doing politicking, so maybe wear a blazer and play the opposite and make sure you can be taken seriously. My point in all of this is that no matter what you look like, you should be taken seriously.
Have a profile where people are listening to what you're saying. I really, truly think you need to be saying something that's valuable. So yes, you can talk about like, where did Rachel get that pencil skirt? Fine, sure. We can have that conversation. But I'd also like to talk about
women's rights.
Women's rights and like my work with UN Women or with World Vision or humanitarian trips or just really bolstering self-esteem that has nothing to do with the external. But you're helping women find their voices. And I fundamentally disagree with that because women don't need to find a voice. They have a voice, they need to feel empowered to use it, and people need to be encouraged to listen.